Imagine a person sitting quietly in a crowded room. They're not shy, they're not sad, they're not bored. They're simply observing. Their eyes move slowly, catching details everyone else misses. The way someone fidgets with their hands, the small smile exchanged between two friends, the soft hum of the air conditioner. To everyone else, this person looks silent, but inside their mind, there is a universe unfolding. Welcome to the world of the introvert. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of introverts, why they think the way they do, why they need space, and why the world often misunderstands them. Introverts are not shy. Here's the real truth. We often confuse introversion with shyness, but the truth is powerful. Introversion is not a social fear, it's a social preference. Shy people want to interact, but feel anxious. Introverts can interact, but choose very carefully where they invest their energy. Think of introversion like a battery. Every social interaction drains it a little, but deep conversations, inspiring ideas, one-on-one moments, those recharge them. So if you've ever wondered why an introvert suddenly disappears after a party, they're not avoiding anyone. They're simply recharging their mind. The brain of an introvert, the science. Scientists found something fascinating. Introverts' brains respond more intensely to dopamine, the reward chemical associated with excitement, noise, activity, and socializing. But because they already feel it stronger, they don't actively seek more of it. Extroverts crave stimulation. Introverts prefer calm. Introverts rely more on the acetylcholine system, which makes people feel good when they focus deeply, reflect, think quietly, work alone, imagine and create. So when an introvert sits in silence, they're not doing nothing. Their brain is doing exactly what it loves. The inner world of an introvert. Inside the mind of an introvert, thoughts are layered. They don't just react, they process. Ask them a question and they'll pause, not because they're unsure, but because they prefer to choose the right words. They notice small details. They reflect on their emotions. They replay conversations in their minds. Their imagination is incredibly vivid. Where an extrovert might think out loud, an introvert thinks inward, like writing a book silently in their head. This inner world is not a weakness. It's where creativity, empathy, and depth are born. Why introverts love deep conversations. There's something introverts dislike more than noise. Small talk. Nice weather today. Yeah, totally. Cool. This kind of conversation drains them faster than anything. But get them talking about something meaningful. Dreams, fears, science, philosophy, life, and they'll light up. Introverts want depth, not volume. They want authenticity, not popularity. They want connection, not attention. This is why introverts often have fewer friends. But the friendships are incredibly deep, loyal, and long-lasting. Strengths of an introvert that nobody talks about. Introverts are often misunderstood as quiet or boring. But here's the truth. They have superpowers. 1. Deep thinking. They analyze, reflect, and make smart decisions. 2. Creativity. Most writers, artists, musicians, and inventors were introverts. 3. Empathy. They feel emotions intensely and understand people deeply. 4. Focus. They can lock into a task for hours without getting distracted. 5. Observational skills. They notice things others overlook. In a world that is always loud, introverts are the ones who hear the quiet details, the pain introverts secretly carry. Introverts often struggle in ways the world never sees. They feel guilty for needing space. They feel misunderstood in groups. They often stay silent even when they have something meaningful to say. They get labeled as rude or boring for protecting their energy. They feel exhausted pretending to be outgoing. But the truth is, introverts are not broken or antisocial or weird. They are simply wired differently. A message to every introvert watching this. If you are an introvert, here's something you need to hear. Your quietness is not a weakness. Your depth is not a burden. Your mind is not too much. Your silence has meaning. The world needs loud voices, but it also needs the soft ones, the thinkers, the feelers, the observers. So don't change who you are. Just grow into it. If you think this video is thoughtful, do like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.